Hey guys, HuzzyGames bringing you another video. Welcome back to Iron to Diamond. We returned Platinum 2. It just got promoted, which is cool. We'll also mention, sorry for the slight mistake, that there is no audio from the client. It's my bad. We'll have audio for League of Legends, the game, but yeah, I unplugged my mixer at the wrong time, and I needed to reopen the League of Legends client to get the sound back, and the game popped before I managed to do it. So, my bad. Maybe I'll play music if I can find any instead. So we're playing mid lane today. I do have the want to play YASUO, but it's probably a terrible idea. And you know what that means? That means we're playing YASUO. Again, it's the Smurf series, man. We're on like a, I don't know, how much win streak are we on? Like a 6 or 7 win streak? Again, since the series has come back, we haven't lost. Oh yeah, the new skin as well. We haven't lost since the series has come back, which is pretty cool. And we've been playing okay. Couple tough games, but we've managed to win those tough games, which is awesome. Like, you know, the DCing on Kai'Sa and the severe game that, you know, our lane phase was basically non-existent. You know, we've managed to do pretty good here and there, which I'm happy about. So yeah. Did I watch Wimbledon? I did watch some of it. I can't sit and watch tennis for like, what was it, 5 hours maybe? It was great. It was a good final. I'm a Federer fan, so I wish he won, but, you know, it's still fine. I was watching the F1 because that's my thing, and I'm a Hamilton fan, and he won, so yippee. And then I watched the Cricket World Cup final. That was insane. Like, oh my god, if you're a cricket fan, you guys will know. Super over, baby. It was just crazy. Like, yesterday of sport, it was Wimbledon final, Silverstone Grand Prix, Cricket World Cup final, and Golf Open. And it was like, what? All on the same day? Okay, all in like Britain basically as well? I think, were they? Yeah, they were all in Britain. It's like, what is going on? Who knows? Also, this is a really bad matchup for me, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. YASUO generally does not beat ZED. You can do more than him. I don't own Chromas. You can do more than him in the 1v1. You can do more than him in late game with team fighting and getting multiple people and stuff. But in a pure 1v1, ZED beats me. So we're going to be focusing mainly on survival. Farming, you know, hey, I'm a Huzzy, I'm gonna try and farm. But yeah, honestly, try to farm and get to team fights, because our team fight honestly is really good. And for knockups, she gives me a knockup, he might give me a knockup with his chain, definitely knockups there. So yeah, let's get into it. We're playing YASUO in the mid lane. Alright, welcome to the loading screen. So as you can see, it's a bit all over the place actually with rating. So it's a high platinum game, but then you have a duo queue of a gold and a platinum, which I obviously would never really advise. That's a bit too distance in rating if that is genuinely a gold player and not a smurf. But then on our team, you see we've got a diamond player. So as I mean, we've got a gold and then a diamond player in the same game. So again, this matchup does not go in my favor. Hopefully we'll be okay. This guy does seem to be pretty good at ZED though, so we'll have to be a bit careful. Enemy win rates are all pretty good. Our win rate's positive, negative, obviously I don't play, negative, and 1 game. So by loading stats, the enemy team has advantage. And I sometimes want to make sure that people are aware. When I say things at the beginning of these commentaries, I will say not being cocky or anything. Remember what I say in the beginning of commentaries, because a lot of the time it does come in the late game. You know, sometimes I've said, oh, that person's going to get fed and that person's going to feed, and whoop-de, you know, behold, that happens. It's like, hopefully people remembered I said that at the beginning of the commentary. But yeah. How's my health? A lot better. Thank you very much for asking. My health is... I haven't thrown up, like, properly, you know, what I used to in a while, which is amazing. I feel better. I'm back to losing weight. I've lost about 8.5 pounds so far. Eating healthy. Again, I'm still having, obviously, sugar-free Red Bulls. Again, you can't go cold turkey instantly, so that's my one thing that I'm like, I will hold on to that. I've gone from sugar to non-sugar. That's my thing. But, yeah, not even 1 a day, you know. Maybe 3 a week. But yeah, things are going actually really well. I'm really happy with how things are going, which, you know, is awesome. And I will say, going off that point, if ever in the past, I don't know, months or years...
Virtue is no more than a luxury.
Whoa, this is a weird sounding skin. If I have said something like, oh god, Huz, you shouldn't have said that, or you've been annoyed with something I've said, again, apologies. Sometimes with the health issues over the years, I was not in a good place mentally. I'm in a lot better place now, so... yeah. Things are good. Remember my 10 death power spike? Yeah. That's the goal, baby. I also worked out last night where I'm going to go. Americans will find this amusing. That's why I'm saying the story, because most of you watching are Americans. I worked out where I'm going to go for my first big journey when the new car arrives. Taco Bell, baby. So Americans are like, why is that an event? So in Britain, Taco Bells are really rare. Like really rare. There's only probably like 10 in the whole country. And my closest one is about an hour away. And yeah, I'm going to go to Taco Bell. It's about an hour away. Me and Fi are going to meet up because I have to go south. He has to come up. And yeah, I can't wait, dude. But that's like a couple months. That's like a couple months away. Yeah. I'm like half tempted to arrange a meet. If anybody is in the Chelmsford area, because that's where the Taco Bell is, let me know in the comments. And if there's enough of you, maybe me and Fi will be like, hey, we're going to be in Chelmsford on this day, and we're going to Taco Bell. Come along. It's a possibility. Do we not fight this? No.
Justice. That's a pretty word.
Am I colorblind? I am. Ah. So Silas got caught out, I guess. We did see Evelyn in the tri-bush like a little time before that all happened, but I guess he didn't. Oh. Oh. That's a flash. That sucks. She is like going ham and cheese with ganks right now. Oh my days, he missed. And bot lane's dead. Uh-oh. They're both dead. Are they actually going for this? Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, dude. No, I don't have the range. No, he was smart and he went around. Oh, smart. Oh my god, we have no synergy whatsoever. Game volume's a bit loud. Yeah, it does. It actually feels a bit loud to me. Did it reset or something? No. Weird. Alright, we need to get some synergy up in here as a team, because we don't have any.
My honor left a long time ago.
Silas, stop baiting your team. God damn it. Is that the one in Chelmsford? Yes. That's what I said, isn't it? I think so. I had the exile buff. I know, right? And I still died. It's funny how YASUO is actually a really good tank in TFT.
Make it quick.
So our bot lane's farming a lot better somehow, but then losing in kills and deaths. Weird. So again, our goal, I would say, is team fights. Yeah, team fight and maybe picks. Honestly, like I don't... Lane phase, again, he outscales me in a 1v1. Bot lane... Honestly, my bot lane should be doing okay versus these two. But obviously the early game wasn't great. And then that's like... I don't know, that's like a skill matchup, I'd say. Also, in jungle, I'd favour Evelyn. I don't actually like Silas in the jungle myself.
Forget who I am.
I think he's too slow. I thought he was doing dragon by himself then. There might be a big play happening in bot lane, but they're doing it without the AD carry. Oh, looks maybe okay. Wait, they didn't get a kill. No. So yeah, they did a play without their AD carry.
Enemy double kill.
Don't really know what they're doing, to be honest.
Follow the wind.
No
But
idea.
watch your back.
They just keep making forcing plays, I think is the right way to say it. If you're like really forcing plays, a lot of the time they're not going to go very well. I can't do anything about that. Hopefully Camille can start beating him in the 1v1. That's close.
It's just death. Nothing serious.
Damn, she didn't get that kill. So I think Alistair might have given up on bot lane, which is weird. Because again, they made the play without Xayah even being able to do anything because they went too early. I don't know. Does YASUO beat Zed in the 1v1 later? It's probably close, but it kind of depends how strong the YASUO is, I guess. Because there is, well, how strong either of us are. Because there is definitely a point that he could just legit just ult and basically one-pop me. Unless I killed to Zed. Or maybe not. Okay, cool. I don't really know what's going on, but yeah. Alistair, like I said, doesn't seem to be going back to bot lane. Also, he did ignite then, didn't he, that Zed? I'm pretty sure we saw a ignite on the Silas, and he ulted. So when he comes back to lane for like a little while, I might be able to bully him. But then the problem with that is if I bully him too hard, then the Evelyn will just come mid. Like, ooh, hello. Is it me you're looking for? So this is a new skin, by the way. Seems pretty good. Booties. And is it thingy first? Yeah, static shiv first, right?
The sword's poor company for a long
Uh-oh. Double kill! Silas, what are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. I think the problem is he doesn't know what he's doing. Again, he's got a negative win rate on Silas. So, yeah. God, I don't mean to say this is in a really bad way, but every bad play that's happened this game has happened when the Silas has been involved in something. I don't know if that's a coincidence or, you know, he's just forcing really bad plays. Because it kind of feels like he's just forcing really bad plays. I wonder if there's a control. No. Okay. Oh, am I not getting any backup? No. Damn, if they actually went in at the right time, because obviously Alistair would give my knock-up. That's spicy. Surely he's going to get killed for doing that. Oh, he was baiting for Evelyn. Oh. Go on, lad. No, I'm trying to come to rescue you. Let's go. If you notice, I delayed my ultimate a lot to get one more auto attack in on the Zed before getting an ult in. That literally made the difference of getting the kill or not straight away. If you ever, like, you can ultimate instantly on YASUO if, like, you're literally not in melee range. But if you're in melee range, try to always delay the ultimate to get one more auto attack in. Because it does actually make a big difference. It's like an extra 200 or whatever. Hello. An extra 200 damage? You know. It's nothing to snub your nose at. Why are you here? I don't have ult.
An ally has been slain.
Over overstay. Overstay. My team did an overstay. Oh, snap. Okay. No, 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 that's way too deep. No! Oh my god. Oh no. Severe ult. Maybe no. The enemy team is so much stronger, dude. Severe ult to get them, and then they're just so fed. Like, she's 9-1. I just got popped by the Evelyn. God damn it. God damn it. This game's a little bit rough in the early game. Hopefully we can just hold on enough for team fights later. I guess this is a good example of a game that when you can kind of get, you know, your jungler might not be the best. Maybe don't back them up in the early game with some weird plays. Like, if you're doubting the play, don't do the play. I think that's what we've learnt so far in this episode. Because it's really screwed us in the early game.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall.
That is not the ultimate you want to steal. Zed's aggressive. Can I do this?
I will follow this path until the end.
Zed ult. Zed doesn't seem great, which is a good thing for us, but I don't know. The enemy team are just so far ahead right now. It's quite hard to deal with.
The wanderer isn't always lost.
See, if I had a bit of backup there, that's a Yuumi and a Zed that I probably could have got. Well, that hit, okay. Zed made a huge mistake. He gave me an opening by missing his shadow. I don't know who ignited. Yeah, and I didn't die, so I can't tell. Don't know why he's alone. Weird. This is weird, by the way. She's like strong-ish. He's feeding. Look at the farm difference.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What's up with that? I guess she's like roaming way too much, this Camille. To be honest, we're all having to roam quite a bit because the enemy team is so much more strength right now. Oh my god, they're so low. If I had ultimate, man, if I had ultimate, I would have probably flashed E Q'd in and I would have got like a double knock-up easily. Okay, that wasn't his proper flash. That scared me a little bit then. No. Alistair needs to, like, stop feeding. just not very good right now. Just feeding a bit too much. He's 1 and 6 and our Silas is 1 and 4. It's just like, obviously the general premise of feeding's not very good, but it's more that it's just giving the enemy team too much strength. So they're just getting fed 12 and 1 Evelyn. She's 12 and 1 because people, generally the same people, are feeding quite badly. They just need to stop. That's all they need to do. They don't need to improve their play in any other way than just stop dying.
Honor is in the heart.
Which sounds pretty simple when you think about it. I think they're doing this. We can't stop it. I'm pretty happy with how I've played so far, though, for somebody that doesn't play YASUO. Again, I see why people play the champion. I don't recommend to people to play him. He's so much harder to pull off than, like, something that is just equally as strong, but easier to play. Wait, are they not doing that? They have to be doing that, surely. So I'm 2 levels... Damn, Evelyn was literally right there. She's all over the place, man. Because I beat this Zed. As I said earlier, this Zed doesn't seem very good. So in a normal, like, if I was on my main account, for example, you know, a Diamond 1 Zed versus a Diamond 1 YASUO, you'd expect the Zed to win. Pretty much in the lane phase. This guy doesn't seem good as Zed, so that's why I've been able to take the lane phase and kind of get fed from it. But yeah, it's just, there's just too much feeding going on. Well, yeah, has been too much feeding going on. Like, Alistair there died with his ultimate up, so I don't know. But one big team fight and we might be okay, but it's just to get it, man. So like that, Camille does a really weird engage and gets killed because she went on the really fed Evelyn by herself. I don't know what to do about that. Unfortunately.
My honor left a long time ago.
I remember every episode that we've uploaded since we've come to the Smurf so far has been a victory, so this is a loss. It's no big deal. Losses happen. And I think I've played relatively well, so I'm okay with this. What rating is this? Like Platinum 2, I think, on average. There's some Platinum 1s, there's a Diamond, but I think she's Diamond. So yeah, it's still a pretty good rating. Like, for solo queue averages, it's actually a very high rating. Oh.
You will wrong.
There's just no sense of, like, knowing what's going on, man. Oh god, he missed his combo. Like, just stop. Run this way. They're, like, up here. People just died. I don't know what to do. It really feels bad. Again, this Silas is, like, ping raging when, again, without going ham and cheese on the guy, he caused a lot of the early game to go bad. Oh, dude, I'm dead. She's so fed. She just one-shots everything now. So yeah, this is a good... We'll probably upload this. This is a good lesson that, yeah, the Silas had a pretty bad game. The Alistair definitely had a bad game. But yeah, the early game got snowballed because the Silas kept making plays that were just very questionable. But it's not purely his fault. It's because us as a team backed up those plays when we shouldn't have. Like, instead of just him dying, 3 people died. Or him dying, 2 people died. It would have just been better if he just died. So that is a pretty good lesson that sometimes, yeah, just if the jungler's having a bit of poop game, don't back up the jungler. It's okay. If it's going to screw your game up, then yeah.
The wanderer isn't always
So,
lost.
it happens.
Patience is what separates
It happens. I'm gonna try and... Maybe I should just split push. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Literally was pressing tab and just doing my spam click movement and it accidentally spam clicked. Should I just split push and see what happens? Like, I'm probably gonna die doing this. Probably. Because Evelyn will probably just come and kill me. But I think it's the only thing that I... Like, the only positive thing I can do right now is split push with the... hide behind the minions. My only chance of killing her was to go on her, by the way. Because again, you noticed Zed was around. If I waited any longer, I was going to die anyway. You saw I did a lot of damage to her. My only chance of winning that was to basically nearly one-shot her. But she's too fed that I can't do that anymore at all. Which, you know, is okay. Again, it's a bit of a feels bad fan, this game, because again, the Zed doesn't seem great. It's just the Evelyn that has just taken the whole game. Again, the bot lane's played quite well too. Remember, this person's gold 1, so in theory, my bot lane, who are diamond and high platinum, he's 1 and 8. So in theory, they should have done okay versus that lane, but they didn't. So I don't know. Again, I'm happy with how I played. Obviously, always can play better. There's always room for improvement, but with how things have gone, 3-6 with crazy farm behind, 1-6, and very different junglers. Bot lane is vastly different. I'm the only one that's actually won my lane, so I'm okay with it, if I'm honest. Ooh, that was so close. I did look for it there because it would have been a good jumping point for my team. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, Camille missed as well. I was spamming my R there, by the way, just so the Zed couldn't get to me. Managed to get it off. He's looking for me, I would... He's not. She's so strong, dude. Oh, someone rage quit, did they? Because it's only a full surrender. Wait, who left? That person left, but... Oh, did they... Oh, right, that person left. Alright. Again, we'll still upload this video because it does highlight some cool YASUO plays. I don't think... Like, unless you're maybe a YASUO god, which I'm not, maybe I could have carried this game. I don't think so, though. We did well. I'm the only lane that technically won my lane, and Evelyn got stupid fed, which, yeah, happens, I guess. Yeah, the Camille played interesting. I don't know if I would say the Camille played well, because yes, the Camille roamed, and she did get involved, which was good, but she sacrificed her lane, like, completely. Like, notice how, like, oh, she played well, but the Aatrox who you'd think didn't play well, 135, 190 farm, 107 farm, 3-7. So really, the Camille didn't play very well in the whole of the game. It just seemed that she was getting involved early, which was good. But, yeah. So, the lesson of this game is try to limit your deaths is quite a big one, because the Alistair definitely didn't care about limiting his deaths. Camille died quite a bit, and then the Sylas made some very questionable plays early game. But as a whole collective, as a team, it's our fault for going in on the Sylas plays that weren't a good idea. So yeah, you can take that as you will, but sometimes it is just the best thing of going, okay, that's just a bad idea. Right, so damage done though. We did, you know, the most damage. Camille did do damage, which, again, by her performance, 3-7 doesn't look good, but that doesn't, yeah, we said earlier, she was heavily involved. She put damage down. I guess she was going for kills, but didn't get many, and that she sacrificed her farm for that. Again, we've done that in episodes, like we've sacrificed farm for kills, but sometimes the difference is we get kills. So yeah, bit of a rough game, but it happens. It's not really made me down. Again, Smurf series never really get me down that much. But again, we've won every single game in the Smurf series return so far. This is the first loss, and I think it's an okay loss to upload. YASUO was still fun, and I still don't recommend playing him. But that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, throw a like on the video, throw a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.